100 years, Metro United Way has connected the people and organizations with the passion, expertise, and resources needed to improve lives in ways that we never could by working alone. Today, we fight for the education, financial stability, and health of every person in Jefferson, Oldham, Shelby, and Bullitt counties in Kentucky, and Clark, Floyd, and Harrison counties in Indiana, so that we all achieve our full potential. We know that great things happen when we work together and live united. And that's how we'll continue to build a stronger community for generations to come. Metro United Way began on the hills of World War I in 1917 as the Louisville Federation of Social Agencies, the first of its kind below the Mason-Dixon line. Formed as a volunteer-driven federation to coordinate solicitations for the support of human service agencies, their impact was immediate. With volunteers canvassing the community door to door, the new organization raised $108,000 to distribute to 25 different charter agencies, helping those in need throughout the city. Before the end of the decade, the Federation changed its name to the Welfare League, and then changed it again in 1923 to the Louisville Community Chest. Their next fundraising campaign raised a record $634,000 to continue to support the network of agencies providing services to individuals and families. In 1928, Mary Stotzenberg became the first paid executive director of the Community Chest. Less than a decade later, she would face one of the city's greatest crises as floodwaters from the Ohio River submerged 70% of Louisville and left thousands of people homeless and in dire need of help from the Great Flood of '37. The need for volunteers was overwhelming, and true to the compassionate nature of our city, they came in droves. From this outpouring, the Louisville Central Volunteer Placement Bureau was formed in 1938. Today, this is Metro United Way's Volunteer Connection, which places thousands of volunteers in service at more than 100 nonprofit agencies throughout the community every year. The 1940s were a turning point in our nation's history, launched by the attack on Pearl Harbor. As door-to-door solicitations declined, community chests from across the country began campaigns to large employee groups, introducing the concept of payroll deduction, which allows individuals to donate directly from their paycheck. 2 days' pay in 43 was the slogan for the first workplace campaign, and it launched a partnership of effective cooperation between management and organized labor on behalf of local community chests, a relationship that remains strong today. Louisville welcomed progressive change in the 1950s as Rufus S. Stout became the first African American to serve on the Community Chest Board of Directors, alongside Luther Goheen, a lifelong Mason who served as its executive director until 1964. In 1965, the Chest became an integral partner with the local AFL-CIO with the Union Counseling Training Program, which familiarizes counselors with human services available in the community so they can best assist their members in need. Then Metro United Way was born, as the Community Chest changed its name in 1972 to reflect the needed expansion of services to other counties in Kentucky and Indiana. That same year, they merged with the United Way of New Albany and Floyd County to better serve the community's growing needs. In 1974, Metro United Way expanded again to serve individuals and agencies in Shelby County. In 1981, Metro United Way purchased and moved to its current home at 334 East Broadway, a building that was constructed in 1917, the same year the organization had begun as the Louisville Federation of Social Agencies. As the decade advanced, so did Metro United Way, growing to include Oldham, Hardin, and Harrison counties. In 1991, with campaign chair Irving W. Bailey II at the helm, Metro United Way broke the $20 million mark in fundraising, and Justice William E. McAnulty became the first African-American chair of the Board of Directors. That same year, Metro United Way established the Continuous Service Leadership Award for Alberta Wood Allen, the daughter-in-law of one of the organization's founders. Famous in part for her red plaid suit, Alberta became a symbol for volunteer leadership due to her 60 years of dedicated service in our community to those in need. In 1993, Metro United Way held its first day of caring, engaging volunteers from local companies and projects to benefit their partner agencies. And United Way of Clark County merged with Metro United Way, expanding its reach to thousands more in the region. As the world grew into the new millennium, Metro United Way grew as well. In 2001, Joseph P. Toland became president and CEO of Metro United Way, and Robert Holmes was named Metro United Way's first African American campaign chair. The world shook as terrorists attacked America on September 11, 2001, and Metro United Way responded just 24 hours later by announcing a joint cooperative effort to assist people affected locally, as well as to collect and send donations to national relief funds. In 2002, Bullitt County joined Metro United Way, and in 2006, the 211 Information and Referral Service was established, and Thelma Ferguson became the first female African American Board of Directors president. With a focus on early education initiatives, Metro United Way partnered with Community Coordinated Childcare and the Lift a Life Foundation in 2011 to create Metro United Way's Excellence Academy program, dedicated to preparing preschoolers to be kindergarten ready. Then, in 2012, a devastating and deadly tornado ripped through southern Indiana, destroying homes and leaving individuals and families displaced. In fast response, Metro United Way joined with partner organizations to form March to Recovery, a disaster recovery team, and led volunteer coordination efforts. That same year, Mayor Greg Fisher's Give a Day Week of Service began a new volunteer connection partnership with Metro United Way as the backbone organizer for Community Acts of Compassion. Since 2014, Metro United Way has launched several collaborative partnerships to drive sustainable change at the root causes of issues in our community. These include blocks aimed at improving the quality of out-of-school time for youth, the Ready 4K Alliance, uniting early education partners for kindergarten readiness, and the Black Male Achievement Initiative to address the specific challenges and expand opportunities impacting Black men and boys. Now in 2017, under the leadership of President and CEO Teresa Reno Weber, as Metro United Way celebrates 100 years, we are dedicated to improving lives in our community, and that will never change. A community of connected people, all people, united and working together for the benefit of all is at the heart of what we do. We know the ultimate measure of our success is in the ways we impact the quality of life for all of us. And that's why we are committed to the next 100 years, to change the odds and create a legacy of achievement for generations to come.